Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series of videos I've been doing for a little while. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie, I just woke up maybe half an hour ago, so I'm a little bit groggy. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, yeah! I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. But what super cool shirt am I wearing for you today? Happens to be my boom. It's kind of hard to see with the light, but this is my Yukari Moon and Moon Lee and Yukari Oshima shirt. That's Yukari Oshima. That's Moon Lee. Yay! I like this shirt. I don't know if I've ever worn this one in a review. I've had it for a little while though. If you're unfamiliar with these two incredibly badass chicks, they came out during sort of the late 80s era of Hong Kong films. There was a whole movement that sort of became categorized as guns with girls type of movies. And it was a whole thing for a while. And very cool, lots of really cool actresses came out of it. And like two of the best had to be the duo of Yukari Oshima and Moon Lee. They frequently worked together, usually with Yukari Oshima playing the villain and Moon Lee playing the hero, although they did occasionally switch off. I'm a big fan of their films. Iron Angels is like one of the best martial arts movies of all time, in my opinion. If you ever want to know more, let me know. Hit me up. I will blather on about it for countless hours because I think they're awesome. But anyway, what am I trying for today, folks? What are we doing here? Just woke up, eh? Yeah, so probably about a half hour ago, I finally roused from my late night sleeping, as it were. And quite frankly, I didn't want to do anything. But I've been running behind on my reviews the last few days. Usually I try to kind of replenish the reviews that I put out. So, if I put out 3 reviews in a day, I like to do 3 reviews to, fill that back up. But the last few days I've just had other stuff going on and I just got kind of lazy about it. So today I'm like, all right, I got to do this and I might as well do it now. So, first thing, I'm hoping will go over there and help me with my grogginess because, folks, it happens to be, boom! I'm glad I caught that because it's glass. It's from Starbucks. It is their creamy vanilla gelato. Lite. Okay. Yes. Let's do a little shaky. There's another one too, but I can't remember. I didn't pick it up because I saw the 2 of them and I was like, I'll just do the one for right now. But yeah, man, it's a Frappuccino. I like Frappuccinos. Should be a good time. Let's do it like this. Let's go. Ha 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 ha! And yeah, let's try this out. It smells like a vanilla Frappuccino. Ooh, okay. Maybe skim milk are they using for this? Yeah, fuck. I mean, I know that's the light aspect of it. Fair enough. But the fact that I could tell says a lot about the flavor. And here's the thing. I'm not against the option of having a light option. I think that's great, just like diet sodas and stuff like that, sugar-free stuff, all that stuff. I think that's great that those options are available. My only point of contention is when they go over there and do it like they did with this, as far as I'm aware, where they only put out a light version. If you're going to do a diet, if they're going to do Diet Coke and whatever, okay, that's great, because there's a currently existing version of it for people who don't want the diet version. It's great to create options. When you do this, you do not create an option, really. I mean, you create a product, but you're just catering to a very specific audience. And that's fine. I'm glad those people have something to work off of. But Yeah. I'm not a skim milk person. I do not like skim milk at all. And by and large, if you're going to go over there and do any type of beverage that has milk in it, I am team whole milk, with rare exception. And skim milk especially. Ugh. So, yeah. This isn't my favorite thing in the world. It just tastes off. And you get like, skim milk has a distinct flavor. And even with all the other things going on, you can taste that it's skim milk. Well, okay. I'll say this, I don't hate it or anything. Like, it's perfectly drinkable. Um, but I don't particularly like it. That skim milk flavor plays too big of a role. Like, yeah. The initial hit isn't too bad. It tastes like I would honestly say slightly richer vanilla Frappuccino. Not as heavy, but like, the flavor itself is a little bit richer. Um, Mind you, I've never had vanilla gelato that I'm aware of, so I can't do a one-to-one, based off of my experiences. But uh, it does taste a little bit different than just a straightforward vanilla Frappuccino. It has something extra to it. But then, very quickly afterwards, that skim milk flavor kicks in, and for me, that's kind of a deal breaker. Yeah, right there. It just changes up the flavor profile. And, I mean, it's, going into the rest of the flavors, it's kind of sweet, not crazy sweet or anything. How much sugar is in you? Added sugars, total sugars, 9 grams. It's actually not bad. So, they are sticking with the light aspect of it. I mean, I guess pros to go off of, because it is lighter, it is easier to drink than the normal stuff, the normal stuff being heavier. This, because it's skim, is going to be. But yeah, I mean, again, it's not a terrible thing, but yeah, for me. And the thing is, they've done and I've reviewed stuff where they've done stuff with oat milk, and I think that's great. Like, I think it's cool that, Starbucks and these other companies are, trying other stuff with different products. This one for me, though, the skim milk, that's just not a great option for me, in my opinion. But 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No and sure. For me personally, this is an instance where that skim milk aspect of it is enough for me to, uh, cat hair, is enough for me to really not enjoy it all that much. Like, again, I don't hate it or anything. I can certainly drink the rest of it, but yeah, man, it's too evident, and I personally have just an aversion to skim milk as a product. I just don't like it. I never have ever since I was a kid. So for me, this is an easy no-go. I just, again, if they want to do a low-fat version or, what have you, I'm not opposed to that, but not with skim milk, please. But I do recognize, and that's why if I was recommending it, I recognize that this isn't a bad product. It's just not a product that works for me personally. Everything about it's okay. It's just that skim milk part of it for me is just too jarring. But there's plenty of people who like skim milk. I think my grandpa used to like skim milk, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think that's the first time I ever had skim milk was when I was over by my grandparents' place, and they asked if I wanted milk, and you want normal or skim? And I was like, skim, I guess. And I tried it, and I was like, nope, this is an awful thing. Why do people like this? But yeah, it's a standard Starbucks product. And, if you enjoy that, you'll probably enjoy this. It just is, again, that skim milk aspect of things. But, again, it's got that lighter aspect to it. So there are some nice things about it. If you want a lighter Starbucks option, that is one that's there. As long as you like skim milk or you can at least deal with it, you should be fine. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly not skim milk-tastic rest of your life, because, no. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and, just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there, whenever possible, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what's your opinion on skim milk? Like I said, people apparently like it because it's still a product. Although I very rarely see people drinking it or engaging with it in any way. I almost wonder if it's more of like an older generation thing. But I'm just tossing out stuff there. Because like I said, for me, I just can't get along with it. It's not good. But if you enjoy it, let me know.